Hi everyone. Today we're going to focus on reading, drawing conclusions. Well, drawing conclusion. When you read a passage, you won't directly get the information from the passage that you read. In order for you to get the meaning across, you need to draw conclusion or infer from the passage that you read. So, what is drawing conclusion? Well, drawing conclusion is putting together ideas in a passage to understand a point that wasn't stated directly in a passage. Well, do you draw conclusion in your daily life? Well, I am very sure that everyone does this in their daily life, whether it's knowingly or unknowingly. Let me give you some examples here. Say that you and your three of your friends go out for dinner, and maybe 4 hours later, all three of you come down with stomach cramps and nausea. So, what is the conclusion that you will make? Yes, you will probably conclude that there was something seriously wrong with the food. Another example is if your roommate, normally a heavy smoker, but gives up cigarettes suddenly. So you are likely to conclude that he may be having some serious illnesses. Before this, we focus on drawing conclusions based on our daily life. But now, let's take a look at drawing conclusions intended by the author. Despite being aware of how often you draw conclusions in daily life, you might not realize how frequently you do it when you read. Why do I say so? Let's look at this now. For instance, authors don't always state the point or main idea of a paragraph in a topic sentence. You can see that sometimes they imply or suggest a main idea through a series of specific statements that combine to suggest one general thought and leaving it to readers to draw the appropriate conclusion based on the paragraph's content and language. What do you need to do to draw a conclusions about implied main ideas in paragraphs? First, consider what each sentence says about the common topic. Next, ask yourself what general thought or idea emerges when you put all those individual pieces of information together. Once you do that, it helps to ask yourself on what common thread the individual sentences seem to share. Lastly, think of the idea that emerges as the author's implied main idea and the purpose of the passage. Now let's take a look at the picture here. What do you think the woman is doing? Well, based on the picture you just saw, you may draw a conclusion that the woman was not happy with the man and she's probably scolding him. Well, you may be correct and may not be. Probably the man is having some difficulties and the woman is trying to motivate or console him so that he will not give up easily. Different people may have different conclusions based on the picture they have just saw. So drawing conclusion here, making a logical conclusion about someone or something not stated in the text. So what do you need to do again? I emphasize again here, you need to read a series of events or details at your own schema and finally then draw a conclusion. At the end of our lesson today, all the best for your exam.